Tiring, tiring. This is going to be so crazy. Okay. This is going to be so crazy. So guys, it's a story about two sisters and one of the sisters' husbands. Okay, I came across this story online and I'm going to be reading actually. And honestly, this might be one of the most messed up betrayals I've ever had. Imagine trusting your sister only for her to cross one line you can never come back from. So here's what happened. There's this 29-year-old woman who got caught up in a situation that completely destroyed her relationships with her older sister. And it all revolves around his sister's husband. Before anything even happened, she says she noticed her brother-in-law acting a little weird, off around her, flirty, inappropriate, just enough to raise the red flags. She actually tried to warn her sister about it, but her sister didn't take it seriously at all. Now, here's where things get complicated. The sister works as a flight attendant, so she's gone a lot. Meanwhile, the husband had just lost his job and was going through a rough time mentally. So, what does the sister do? She asks her own sister, the OP, to keep him company while she's away. Yeah, you can probably already see where this is going to, right? One night, they are both drinking. He starts opening up, talking about his marriage is falling apart, how he feels neglected, he's emotional, he's vulnerable. And you know, when you see a man who is vulnerable to somebody, it has to be, this is like the first time I'm talking to you and I feel kind of free with you. Even when you start dating, we are vulnerable in the beginning. But when we stay together after some time, this all flows away. And instead of creating distance, she comforts him. And that's when everything crosses the line. One thing leads to another and they end up sleeping together. Yeah. The next morning, chaos. Her sister walks in, sees everything and completely loses it. Screaming, crying, kicking her out of the house. And just like that, the relationship is over. And here comes the conflict and justification. Now here is where the story gets controversial. The woman admits that what she did was wrong, but she also says she shouldn't be the only one blamed. She points out the marriage already had problems. The husband was also responsible, and her sister ignored her earlier warnings. Basically, she feels like she's getting all the heat for something that wasn't entirely her fault, you know. And people online, they were not having it. One person compared it to stealing and crashing someone's car, saying it doesn't matter if something was already failing. You are still the one who caused the damage. After getting completely torn apart in the comments, she finally admits she was in the wrong. No excuses. She tries to apologize, but her sister blocks her everywhere. Total silence. And here's the twist. It gets worse. The husband, the same guy involved in all this, starts telling people that she was the one who initiated everything. So now she's dealing with guilt, losing her sister, and being blamed publicly. Eventually, her sister unblocks her, but no to reconcile, just for closure. They have one final conversation, emotional, honest, painful, and in the end, her sister makes it clear she's done. No relationship, no rebuilding, just a goodbye. Just a goodbye. The woman says she accepts it, she knows she caused it, but it cost her everything. So now I want to ask you, do you think she deserved all the blame? Or was this the situation where everyone messed up? I'm I'm just here to listen to your comments, your reasoning, your view. And if it were you in this position, what would you have done? If you were like the sister who was the husband, what would you have done? If you're the husband, what would you have done? If you are the sister who slept with the sister's husband, what would you do? I'm here to receive your comments, and guys, we roll it up at that point. Goodbye. See you next time.